Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Back to the Ring presents LWF Main Event. We have a good show for you tonight, and we're going to get right down into the action as soon as we get this loaded up, so give me just a second.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Television Championship. Viva la raza.
Manny Fernandez, former television champion himself, out here to challenge Ron Simmons tonight. Manny in the flying burrito, ready to take on Ron Simmons. Hey, El Dandy's he's a jam-up guy. We'll see if the former television champion can overcome the current television champion, Ron Simmons, who has been very dominant so far as champion. This would technically be his fourth title defense. So if he gets past this one tonight and one more tomorrow, he'll have a shot at the Intercontinental Championship whenever he wants it. And there is Ron Simmons, the current television champion. As I said, he's defeated both Gabe Dust and, oh God, who else was in that match? Was it Big John Studd? And as well as, God, who did he face last week? I can't even remember now. I'm getting everything confused, so... He said face of Manny Fernandez this week. Manny Ramirez. Manny Fernandez. The Raging Bull. Here is the All-American Ron Simmons. Former football great turned pro wrestler. That's what it's all about, folks.
Introducing the challenger from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 275 pounds, Ridge and Fernandez. And his opponent from Warner Robins, Georgia, weighing in at 275 pounds, the World Television Champion, the All-American Ron Simmons.
I don't think Manny Ramirez would be any sort of challenge for Ron Simmons. No offense to Manny, but there's Fernandez, the Raging Bull, looking on. We're about ready to get this one started. And there's the bell. Start off, well, Fernandez starting off hot with a nice neck breaker. Sit down neck breaker from Fernandez. He tries to get something going here against Ron Simmons, but Simmons is a tough customer. he is. Manny. Going with had a nice ankle or a nice heel hook there on him. But of course Simmons with that power slam, he's just the power of Ron Simmons is really going to be hard to stop for Manny in this match. Raging Bull's going to have to pull something out of his bag of tricks to slow Simmons down, maybe attack the legs, something like that. To get he had that heel hook hit earlier. He might want to go back to something like that instead of attacking the upper body. I don't know how much damage he's going to be able to do on that torso of Ron Simmons. And those punches are more likely to just piss Simmons off than they are to do much damage. Get him with the dick twist. Just grab it and twist. Here we go. Going for a pin right here. One. Oh, no. Manny had a pin on Simmons, but only a 1 count, and now he looks to do some more work, but sent into the ropes by Simmons, and there's a good back elbow. Simmons back in control. Big punch right to the stomach, and then another one right to the face. Simmons in full control of Manny Fernandez now. The Raging Bull is not looking, he's not looking too raging as far as the going up against Simmons. Now that big bulldog by Simmons, and he is on top of it. Just pounding away at Manny's head. Oh no, Manny rolls out of the way, gives Simmons a nice right hook right to the breadbasket, and now throws him back into the ring. Fernandez over the top rope. Great jumping calf kick. And a nice over the head release German. And now a Samoan drop by the big Hispanic, big Mexican, and now he goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and holy crap, Manny Fernandez has beat Ron Simmons for the television title.
Here is your winner, and new World Television Champion, Fernandez.
Wow, the Raging Bull comes back with a vengeance and beats Ron Simmons for the television title. So one more title reign for Manny Fernandez. There you go. Now we go back to the event center and Bob Mooney. As many of you have known, the rivalry between Vader and Third Gunmen has been heating up as of late, with a match last night ending in a Third Gunmen victory, but with severe injuries to the midsection. Gunmen has been laid up all week, unable to work out. He has a match tonight. We'll see how it goes, as he looks to get a little bit of revenge on the big man who took him down, but not out. Look at him. There he is. Third Gunmen taking it right to Vader. Just throwing that arm right into the steel steps there. And now throwing Vader into the ring. Third Gunmen hobbled a little bit after that match last week, but he said he wanted to get some revenge on Vader tonight, that it was absolutely paramount that Vader get taken down. He realizes that he's might be a little... not in the favorites category at the moment, but Vader needs to pay. But Vader looks like he's making third gunman pay at the moment with those big stomps to those injured ribs, that abdomen area. Vader stomping away at the hands now, trying to break the hand of third gunman. Oh, and there's another big elbow. Oh, and he just lands right across third gunman. It's a wonder gunman can even breathe after that assault last week from Vader. And now Vader just standing over his opponent. Is he waiting for gunman to get up? Now he brings gunman back to his feet. Into the ropes. Oh, had him in a waistlock, but Gunman able to get out of it. But Vader with a huge clothesline just takes Gunman down. Going for the pin here is Vader, but not enough. Gunman slips out for the referee can even count one. Vader now has him up in the air. Oh, nice reverse atomic drop, but Gunman almost doesn't feel it as he gets right back up to his feet. But Vader has him up again in the sky. Gorilla press and just lets him go. Excuse me, I need to get a little bag of candies here for when I'm commentating. Throat doesn't dry out. Gunman sent right down on the top turnbuckle by Vader. Now, out of the corner the hard way, up and down goes Gunman. Vader's been working over those ribs this whole match, and this might do Gunman if he gets... Oh! This is getting hard to watch, folks. Vader's targeted attack on the upper body of Gunman has just been... It has silenced this crowd. This crowd has been dead ever since Vader started taking over, as Gunman has just been mauled at the hands of the big man. 1, 2, 3, and Vader, well, it looks like Vader might have a bit of an arm injury too. Vader feeling the effects of that attack before the match, but Gunman laid down by Vader after the targeted torso attack last week. So these guys at a 1-1 right now, and there's certainly more to be had here. Now we take you to a match from the tag team division. As we have Dr. Tom Prichard taking on the other half of the Fulton brothers. Of course, Prichard took on David Fulton last week. Now the returning from injury, Mike Fulton looks to take on Prichard this week in a singles match. Of course, these two set to clash at LWF Mania for the tag team titles. The returning former champions going up against the current champions. It should be a good one, but let's see what this singles match has to say for the future of these matchup. As Dr. Tom Prichard's making his way down, and Mike Fulton just absolutely demolishing Tom Prichard as Prichard is making his way down the ramp, and now here comes security. Looks like they're going to break them up. I don't even know if this match is going to take place. Mike Fulton being taken. No, that's Dave Fulton. Excuse me, Dave Fulton attacking Dr. Tom Prichard on his way down, the brother of Mike Fulton. So we've got both guys teaming up on one half of the Heavenly Bodies, and now Mike Fulton going to work on Dr. Tom Prichard, who's already been softened up by his brother, who attacked Prichard on the way down the ramp. Prichard did attack Dave Fulton last week, so we've certainly got a little bit of chaos going on here, but it looks like we've got it under control right now. Mike Prichard, though, definitely has a clear advantage coming into this match as Mike Fulton. Jesus. Mike Fulton has a definite advantage over Dr. Tom Prichard. Oh, headbutt from Mike Fulton off the top rope. Of course, Fulton returning from injury. He had a what we thought was very severe knee injury. Turns out it wasn't as severe as we thought, or Mike just recovered from the surgery. Either way, he is back in the ring. He showed up at the Royal Rumble and actually eliminated his brother during the Rumble. Apparently, all things are good from them here, but maybe that's Bruce's son. No, I think Bruce would name his son after Vince Prichard. It's now Dr. Tom Prichard going to work, has finally gotten the advantage on Mike Fulton. It now puts on the armbar, but Fulton too close to the ropes. Gets a rope break. The jam up, guys. Okay. And now, oh, here's Mike Fulton. Reverses the mount. Let's see, takes Prichard, going to take him into the corner, head first on that top turnbuckle. Misses with the right, but hits with the next one. And now just continuing to ram Prichard into that top turnbuckle is Fulton. Very aggressive Mike Fulton here tonight in his return singles match. And, oh, shades of Rikishi there from Mike Fulton as he jams Prichard up against the turnbuckle. Yeah, see what I did there? Jam up against the... Anyway, Fulton now going to the top rope. Big splash from Fulton. This could be it. That could be all she wrote for Dr. Tom Prichard, and it is. It's over, but here comes Dave Fulton. He's continuing to talk trash to Prichard. Prichard getting out of the ring. It looks like he's going to go up the ramp. Things really breaking down here in this tag team rivalry very quickly between the Fultons and the Heavenly Bodies. Tom Prichard taking the majority of the punishment from the Fulton brothers, but they getting into it here on the ramp. And oh, here comes Dave Fulton again. Big rights and lefts over Prichard. And there she goes. That's all she wrote for that segment, but holy crap. I can't believe that Dave Fulton would attack Prichard like that. I mean, I understand the revenge aspect of it, but no, the Fulton brothers, ever since Mike Fulton's come back, they've been different. I don't know how to put it, but they've just been a different tag team, different people. And here we go. Now we've got a matchup coming out of the Intercontinental Division. Featuring the champion and the number one challenger. Let's see, they had a match last week and it did not end well. Let's see what we got this week. We go down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 204 pounds.
And here we have the Canadian superhero, self-proclaimed Canadian superhero, the one and only Spuddy. You've got to give Spuddy credit. If there's one thing he's done, and he has been pretty consistently good this whole season of LWF. He's held the United States Championship, held the Intercontinental Championship, record number of days, holder of the Intercontinental title, challenged for the world title. He has been all over everything in this company this year. And here he is taking on the Intercontinental Champion, hoping to get a match at LWF Mania.
And his opponent from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 215
Uh-oh. This doesn't look good.
the Intercontinental Champion.
Oh no, here comes. Oh, and there he goes. He took the strap off, but he wasn't able to get enough wherewithal to stop the attack from Spuddy, and now Spuddy attacking him. Oh, big Hurricane Rana right on the ramp. I have to send somebody down there to get that title belt from between the ramp and the bicycle racks there, the barricade. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't need to be forgetting what words are this early in my life. Good Lord. And now, Tommy Bronx taking over on Spuddy. Oh, big knee drop. Taking Spuddy down. So Tommy takes the early onslaught by Spuddy on the ramp, and now has things in his favor. We haven't even gotten to the match yet. The bell hasn't rung. This match is not official. These two are just brawling on the ramp. The tension, the heat in this rivalry has gotten red hot as Bronx and Spuddy both not fans of each other. Bronx said that Spuddy held the title captive, that he was not a honorable champion. Of course, Spuddy saying that Bronx is nothing more than a glorified stuntman with his affinity for Extreme Rules matches. But here we go, is now Bronx coming into the ring. Spuddy might have wanted to just keep things in the ring, as Bronx has Spuddy pretty much exactly where he wants him after the attack on the outside. If there's one thing Tommy Bronx knows how to do, it's how to work on the outside of the ring to his advantage. There's Spuddy creating a little bit of separation. There's a springboard drop kick. Catches Bronx a little off guard. I don't think he quite knew what Spuddy was doing. Maybe he didn't have that move scouted. There's a shot of the LWF fans there. Now a DDT from Spuddy. Spuddy's starting to roll. And again, we've said before, you don't want to let Spuddy pick up momentum. Once he gets a couple of moves stringed together, he can become very hard to stop. He's a very momentum-based wrestler, and he likes having a fast pace for the most part. Oh, Bronx with a beautiful kick to get out of the corner. Fighting his way out. Now sends Spuddy into the ropes. Drop down. We're going to, yep, there's a leapfrog. And now, oh, it looks like he was going for a clothesline, but Spuddy ducked it in a series of kicks right to the hamstring of Tommy Bronx. Cools him off. Cools off that little comeback there. And now, off of the second rope, big clothesline. The second rope, top rope, springboard. And Spuddy rolling now on Tommy Bronx, and the big stomp. Bronx is down. Is Spuddy going to go for the pin? No. Looks like he's going to go for it. Yep, here it is. He calls this the snowfall. And now going for the pin right after the snowfall. Is that going to be enough to put the Intercontinental Champion away? No, it is not. Tommy Bronx kicks out at 2, but now Spuddy waiting, probably looking for that trouble in Winnipeg. There it is. Splits Bronx open, and now for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Spuddy once again defeats Tommy Bronx with a trouble in Winnipeg after a snowfall. That is the second time that Spuddy has put away the Intercontinental Championship. He has definitely earned himself a IC title match at LWF Mania. Lord. All kinds of fighting going on everywhere, all over the arena tonight. We've got Dave Fulton attacking Tom Prichard outside the ring on his entrance. We've got Vader getting run into the steps, then demolishing third gunman, but injuring his arm in the process. And now we have our main event. The Royal Rumble winner, Bama Dave, looks like he's going to be taking on the World Heavyweight Champion. Let's see how this goes down. Get these people under control. It's a madhouse. It's almost like somebody else is running this thing. Comes Bama Dave.
From Alabama, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Alabama Slammer, Dave.
Oh, wait. There's Dr. Bob. Dr. Bob coming out. He's stalking Dave from behind, and now he has him. Dr. Bob going after Bama Dave. Giving him a suplex on the floor. Bama Dave can't even get to his feet. Dr. Bob, there's another super kick right to the jaw of Bama Dave. The man with the punch who'll steal your lunch. Well, he must have been stealing a lot of lunches in the back. Bama Dave now on the ramp. Dr. Bob just continuing his onslaught on the Royal Rumble winner. Bob said that claims that Dave is an unworthy opponent, that Dave has done nothing to deserve a world championship title match, that he got lucky in winning the Rumble, and that Dr. Bob, he will embarrass Dave at the Rumble. And we'll see how things work out. Right now, Bama Dave has the upper hand after the ambush by Dr. Bob on the ramp on the way to the ring. And they're into the ring, and Bama Dave with a series of rights and lefts, and now a clothesline and another clothesline, maintains wrist control, goes around, got a ripcord drop kick from Bama Dave, and now going for a pin here on Dr. Bob. Could he put the champion away? No. Bama Dave now keeping the pressure on the World Heavyweight Champion with a big drop kick, and Dr. Bob is down. Bama Dave with tons of disrespect for the World Champion. As we get, well, the fans look, they all went mild. Here comes Dr. Bob over the top rope as Bama Dave follows him out onto the floor. Series of punches by Bama Dave. Bama Dave in control so far in this match. You've got to wonder if Dr. Bob was maybe a little overconfident attacking Dave on the ramp during his entrance. As Bama Dave is definitely showing Dr. Bob a terrible time on the outside of the ring. As Bama Dave throws Dr. Bob back into the ring. Of course, Dr. Bob won their matchup last week by a countout. Dave might be looking for that here. Now Dr. Bob getting back up. Bama Dave, with a drop kick from the top, but it does not affect Dr. Bob in the least as Bob gets back into the ring and now goes to work on Dave. Nice sling blade by Dr. Bob, and here's a springboard, a lion salt by the world champion. As now he goes for the pin. Bama Dave won. Referee out of position, still gets a 1 count. Basement drop kick to the side of the head. Dr. Bob goes to work on the Royal Rumble winner. Now he has him in a crossface. He could get the submission here if he wanted to hold on long enough. No, Bama Dave escapes with the reversal, and now a kick to the midsection. Bama Dave has Dr. Bob up in the electric chair position, drops him with a face buster, face first, onto the mat. Going for a pin here. Will that be enough? No. The world champion still has more in the tank as the Royal Rumble winner continues to try and solve the riddle that is Dr. Bob. Now Bob taken back to his feet by Bama Dave. Bama Dave, a series of knees right to the ribs at midsection. Dr. Bob getting back to his feet. Bama Dave throws Dr. Bob into the corner now. Has the, attacking the legs of Dr. Bob. Now wait, Bob has the foot. It throws Dr. Bob. And there's a knee right to the side of the face. Dr. Bob in control again. Now over the top rope cross body. It's a mystery without an answer. That's Dr. Bob. And here it is. There it is. The doctor's orders on the outside of the ring. And a boot right to the face. Dr. Bob has set Bama Dave up now. And now sends him into the steel stairs. I don't think Dr. Bob is happy that Dave was able to get as much offense on him as he did. As he is really taking out his aggression on him now. Of course, as we've said, Bob doesn't think Dave even belongs in the match at LWF Mania. He says, as of earlier today, he said he had even gone as far as to send a protest letter to Commissioner Zevon. And Commissioner Zevon's not here this week. We don't know if the commissioner will acknowledge or respond to that. And Dr. Bob slides in right before the count of 10. And there he has him. And there's the doctor's orders again. Already hit one on the outside. Now referee in position. 1, 2, 3. And the world champion gets the win. But a little bit more hard fought than I think he thought it was going to be. That's your world champion, ladies and gentlemen. Love him or hate him, there he is. Well, that's it for us for this week. Thank you, Gunmen, for showing up as always. Appreciate it. We will see you all again next week. Same, probably next Saturday. Next Friday, I'll be doing my Mania review. But so next Saturday, most likely, for another edition of LWF Main Event. Until then, in the words of our good friend Arn Anderson, it's been your pleasure. So long.